All right, so we're going to start with the A ver si recuerdas side. This is the second side of the page. Okay, so el aguacate is avocado. Ajo is garlic. Cebolla, you should know from last year, that's onion. Cerezas are cherries. Durazno is a peach. Ensalada is salad. Y'all should know that. Las fresas, strawberries, that's from last year. Frijoles, hopefully you've heard this before and know what it means. Beans. Guisantes, judías verdes, lechuga, you should know all those. That's peas, green beans, lettuce. El maíz is corn, although native speakers will call it el elote. Maíz is literally maize. I don't even know how to spell it. Okay. El melón is melon. La papa, potato. La piña, pineapple. La sandía is watermelon. La sopa de verduras is vegetable soup. You should know that from last year. Tomate, same thing last year. Uvas, grapes, last year. Zanahoria is carrot from last year as well. Over here, bueno para la salud, good for your health. Malo para la salud, bad for your health. That's from Spanish 1. Caliente means hot, and picante means spicy. So the nice thing about Spanish is you don't have to say, oh, it's hot. What kind of hot? Is it hot hot or oven hot or spicy hot? You have caliente for oven hot, and you have picante for spicy hot. Congelado means frozen. Oh, I'll just make that a cursive, see? Delicioso, delicious. Dulce, sweet. Enlatado means canned. And it actually has the word lata in it, and lata is how you say can. Fresco is fresh. Frito is fried. Grasoso is fatty. I believe natives like to call it greasy. The only reason I don't love that is that there's plenty of food out there that's fatty that doesn't come across as being actually greasy. So one example would be maybe gravy. Gravy, like if you have like, you know, the white gravy, it's just creamy and soft. It doesn't seem like it's made of grease and fat, although it is. So that would be a fatty food. There's plenty of others, like a hamburger, but you know, those sometimes get greasy. So fatty or greasy. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I don't know why I put it twice. Gasco, how awful. You learn that in Spanish 1. Rico is rich, and sabroso is tasty, or savory. It's obviously related to the word savory. Sorry about that. The reason I bring that up is it's kind of nice to have a distinction between savory and like sweet or rich. You can describe any food as rich, but I think it's best to describe like food, like the main course, as tasty or savory, and then maybe you describe your desserts as sweet or rich. Anything can be delicious, anything can be rich, but sabroso really goes better with food than it does dessert. All right, moving on. Almorzar, move this down a little. Almorzar is to eat lunch. Cenar, to eat dinner. Bistec is beefsteak. Camarón is shrimp. Carne de res, red meat. Beef. Arroz is rice. Chuleta de cerdo is pork chop, but most natives say puerco, which is pork. Why am I messing that up? That should be with a C. Puerco. Sorry about that, pork chop. Okay. Then I've got los dulces or sweets or candies. Los espaguetis is just spaghetti. Galleta is a cookie or a cracker. Helado is ice cream. And if you see this word helado, it's clearly related to congelado, which is frozen. Ice cream is frozen. It's obviously a take on the word frozen. Los mariscos is seafood or shellfish. La paella is just paella. Pastel is cake. When it's plural, you could be talking about more than one cake, but you could also be talking about pastries. So pasteles is most likely pastries. El pavo is turkey. Pescado is fish. And I tell people this, a lot of natives will go to the aquarium and say, oh, mira el pescado. El pescado is the meat of the fish. If I go to the aquarium to see Nemo, I went to the aquarium to see un pez. Un pez. If for some reason I eat Nemo, I'm eating el pescado. Nothing against Nemo, I won't eat him. El pollo, chicken. El postre is dinner. Dessert. By the way, post dinner, they bring out the tray and you choose a dessert. You're welcome. All right, so that's the end of A ver si recuerdas vocabulary.